For the right to head down to New Orleans for Super Bowl 58, it's NFC Championship time. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback. And
trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Able to shake him off. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. He juked him, and he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So here are the 49ers and their offense in great field position already. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of Michigan State. The former Spartan, it's Kirk Cousins.
And we talked about it last week, the pressure of not just playing in the playoffs and now in the championship game as they try to close out a perfect 19-0 season. Of all the games they've played, though, this year, this is far and away the toughest one. If they find a way to win it, guess what the next one will be? The toughest one they've played. That's what happens when you have a perfect record on the line.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 37. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
None of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
All 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Cousins on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now former 6th-round pick, it's Elijah Mitchell. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Cousins going to bat it forward here on the jet sweep. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Connecting here with Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey from 4 yards out. And the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Pollard again. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
1st down, Prescott. And he fends him off. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself,
under pressure, and they got to him again. Milton Williams, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, partners, the 1st quarter, too early to start talking about needing a comeback. They're down 2 touchdowns already, and that sack, that disrupts this drive. They need something to go right on offense, and they need it to happen soon.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. And now this ball picked up in the end zone. Remember, this is a live ball. He's past the 30. Past midfield, look out. And he will be out of bounds, but what a heady play, really. Picks up the missed field goal, brings it back across midfield to set his guys up in excellent field position. Well, this offense got to be loving this. After the long missed field goal, they'll take over on the other side of the 50, 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. He'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. This is McCaffrey on the give. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now Cousins on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys' offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Prescott. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. "35 yards that time on the punt. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Play action now. Cousins out to his left. Runs over it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On play action, Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw, Cousins. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on third downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this first and goal.
So no gain on the play, and that'll make it second and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. McCaffrey. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Here we go with McCaffrey. And this time he is in. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Take it in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On first and 10, Prescott. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. 21-0 our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it facing a second and long situation. Now a shot and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And look at this for the second straight play. The 49er defense drops him for a loss.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer,
So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a first and 10. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw there caught by Gallup. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role in why they are trailing right now. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Niners are going to take over here up near the 40. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. 42 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
Play fake, Cousins. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that is incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 1st down. Here's Cousins. That's going to be caught. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. It's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away, but this one might be over by halftime.
And since you've already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fields this way up at the 17 and able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Gonna run again here with Pollard. Skirts by him at the 35. And he's got room. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 67 yards. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And this is more of the same right here. These guys have definitely been the aggressors here in the first half. They pushed the envelope in terms of play calls, and that's reflected in the score. And now they're in a position to widen this lead.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They go play action. Cousins. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got to...
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A bit more of a somber tone here as they take the field after throwing that pick six. But, Charles, the bottom line is they still have the lead. They're still in the driver's seat.
You're right about that, and let's face it, when you throw a pick six, it's demoralizing. But when you look up at the scoreboard and realize you still have the lead, you kind of put that wry smile on your face and say, okay, let's just shake it off and start over again.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Purdy bootlegging it. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set.